welcome to our yoga class. This is yoga video number 45. We are really doing well, aren't we? This has been a great experience for me in learning how to do this, and I'm so pleased that I was able to continue sharing our yoga classes together. So let's get started. Let's begin by sitting down in a comfortable cross-legged posture. So what I'd like you to do is cross your ankles. Sit down, please, without using your hands until you get down to a real deep squat. Then put your hands on the floor, your knuckles, whatever's comfortable for you, or you can set your hips down. And here we are in our cross-legged posture. Bring the backs of your hands onto your knees. Sit tall. Close your eyes. Focus your attention onto your resting breath. And as you inhale, you feel the ceiling of your breath. And as you exhale, you feel the basement of your breath. With your nose and chin parallel to the horizon line, slowly, smoothly turn your head as if you're going to look over your right shoulder. Sit tall, lift your sternum, lift your chin till it's parallel to the floor. And with your eyes, have your eyes follow as if you're looking behind you. Feel the stretch in your eyes. And slowly, smoothly come back to center. Continue on over to the left. Keep going, sit tall. And then again, within closed eyes, have your eyes follow as if you're looking behind you over your left shoulder. Slowly, smoothly come back to center. Tilt your head to your right shoulder as if you're going to touch your ear to your shoulder, but we know anatomically we're not going to. So let both shoulders just relax and fall down. Feel the stretch on the left side of your neck. Using just the muscles in your neck, begin picking your head up to center and tilt your head over to the left. Now we feel the stretch on the right side of our neck. Using just the muscles in your neck, pick your head up to center. Allow your head to come forward till your chin is on your chest, or pressing the back of our neck up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch down the back of your neck across your shoulders, maybe down in between your shoulder blades. And then using just the muscles in your neck, begin picking your head up and rolling it all the way back. And keep going. Remember, you should have no expression. And then when you get your head back as far as you can, relax the muscles of your neck and just let your head hang back. And feel the stretch down the front of your throat, across your collarbone, maybe onto our pecs. Good. Pick your head up to center. Roll it all the way forward till your chin is on your chest once more, and we're pressing the back of our neck up towards the ceiling. And pick your head up to center. Now we're going to do our scalp pulls. And if you have a hairdo that you don't want to wreck, you're not going to want to do this one. But for those of you who'd like to, I'd like to take your fingers and put them into your hair, right at the top of your front of your head, so the heel of our hand is right at our hairline in front. Grab 2 handfuls of hair and squeeze. Good, release. Bring your hands in your temples, and the heels of our hands are just above our ears. Grab 2 handfuls of hair and squeeze. Good. We know how nice this is when it's done, right? Release. Bring your hands around behind your neck, so the heels of your hands are right at your hairline in the back. 2 handfuls of hair and squeeze. Make a fist. Release. How about the back of your head? Grab 2 handfuls of hair and squeeze. right at the top of your head. Grab 2 handfuls of hair and squeeze. Make a fist. Release your hands. Bring your hands back onto your knees. Your palms turned up and feel the circulation in your scalp. Feel how good that feels? Now, I'd like you to roll forward and come into table posture, please. Table posture, we know, is our wrists, our elbows, and shoulders in a straight line. Our knees are underneath our hips. Our toes are extended. I want you to arch up in cat stretch. Bring your chin to your chest, tuck your tailbone under. Tilt your pelvis, drop your spine, and look up. Good. Arch up. Drop your spine and look up. Good, and then come into table posture. Would you extend your right leg out to the side? Out to the side, and now walk your hands back, come into a gate pose. Bring your arms out, lower your right hand, place it on the top of your knee or your top of your thigh, bring your left arm up, and let's lean over to the right, sliding your hand down just till the palm of our hand is on our knee. And then a little bit further till the heel of your hand is just below your kneecap. Lift your left shoulder. Keep stretching your left arm up. And then allow your hand to slide down, fingers down towards your ankle. Just go down as far as you can. It's a nice lateral stretch. Opens our vertebra from the left side in this case, right? And then come on up. Lower your hand down. Let's switch sides. Come down onto your right knee and extend your left leg out to the side. Place your hand on the top of your left thigh. Bring your right arm up. Lift your right shoulder. Slide your hand down until the palm of your hand is just on your kneecap. Good. Slide your hand down until the heel of your hand is just below your knee. Now lift your right shoulder again, opening up the right side of our body. And by the way, our upper arm should be out of our peripheral vision. So bring your right shoulder back a little bit. And then allow your left hand to slide down your leg, fingers towards your ankle. Good. And then bring your hand up. Lower your right hand down. Come back into a kneeling position. Come down into table posture. Curl your toes under. Let's lift up into down dog. When you get into posture, press back with your hands. And then I want you to begin walking your hands back and come all the way up to standing posture. Hands in prayer position and lower your hands down in front of your heart. Bring your hands to your side and stand in Tadasana. Would you walk up towards the top of your mat? And then I want you to separate your feet into triangle posture, wide angle we call it from time to time. And bring your arms out in the T position. Tilt your arms to the right. Our right hand goes on the outside of our right leg. It doesn't take weight. Left arm is in the air. Lift your left shoulder, opening up the left side of our body. And then bring yourself back into the T position. Tilt your arms to the left. Left hand goes on the outside of our left leg. Again, it doesn't take weight. Lift your right shoulder. Look up at your right hand. Stretch those fingers up to the sky. Come back into the T position. I want you to stay there for a moment. I'm going to turn my mat a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now press down with your right heel. Turn your toes out at an angle. Keep both legs straight. Stretch your right arm out over your right foot. Tilt your arms. Our right hand can go on our shin, our ankle, the top of our foot, whatever we can reach. Our left hand is up in the air. Try to keep both legs straight. Just go down as far as you can. Remember, there's never force or strain in yoga. And if I ask you to do something that's not right for you, don't do it. There's always an alteration. Feel the stretch on the inside of our right thigh. And come back up into the T position, please. Press down with your right heel, turn your toes in. Press down with your left heel, turn the toes out. Stretch out over your left leg. Tilt your arms. Our left hand goes on our shin, our ankle, the top of our foot, whatever we can reach. Our right arm is up in the air. If you can, turn and look up at your right hand, but you can look into the room or you can look down at your left foot, whatever is comfortable for you in this posture. Both legs straight. Good. And come back up into the T position. Excellent. Press down with your left heel, turn the toes in. Press down with your right heel, turn the toes out again. Now I'm going to move my left leg back a little bit. I want you to bend your right knee. Place your right hand on the inside of your right foot. And this is, you'll notice how our right arm keeps our right leg in posture. Our left hand is in the air. Turn and look up at it. Sink down into this pose if you can. Maybe you need to slide your left foot back a little bit. I did. So you get the maximum stretch from knee to knee. Good for our hips. Look at the fold of your right hip. Look at how generous that is. And then very slowly begin straightening your right leg. Lift your right arm up. Come up. Press down with your right heel. Turn your toes in. Press down with your left heel. Turn the toes out. Begin bending your left knee. Lower your left hand on the inside of your left leg. Our right arm is in the air. And again, I want you to sink down into this pose, okay? So we get, again, the stretch from knee to knee. Feel the fold of your left hip. And then begin straightening your left leg, coming back up to the T position. Turn your left toes in. I want you to heel and toe in. Keep your arms into the T position. Just heel and toe in where your feet are just about hip distance apart. We're going to go into Rishi's posture. And this is the one where we put our our right hand on the outside of our left ankle. Our left arm will be up, okay? So bend from your hips. Bring our right hand to the outside of our left ankle and bring your left arm up in the air. Rishi's posture. It's a nice forward bend. Feel the fold of your hips. Release your right hand and come back up into the T position. Bend from your hips. Our left hand now goes on the outside of our right ankle and our right arm will be up in the air. You can look at your feet, you can look into the room if you can. You can turn and look up at your right hand. Feel the fold of your hips. Release your left hand, come up into the T position, arms all the way up. Hands in prayer position, lower your hands down in front of your heart. Bring your hands to your side and stand in Tadasana. Tadasana is a resting pose. The only thing is we're standing, so it takes a little bit more effort to do this, but just like child's pose is a resting pose, and Savasana is a resting pose, and so is this. Bring your hands into prayer position for chest expansion. Begin extending your fingers straight out in front of you. And just for a moment, feel how far forward our shoulders are, because we know in a moment our arms are going to be around behind our back and we're going to open our chest. But feel the squeeze for right now in the front of our body for our heart, and the stretch for our lungs, and then slowly begin opening your arms out to the T position. Feel your shoulders. Look at that. No pain, no difficulty there. Bring your arms all the way around behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Straighten your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your arms up off your back. Look up. And then bend from your hips. Leading with your chest down. Feel the fold of your hips. Look at that. No pain there either. Nothing in our shoulders, nothing in our hips. Keep coming down. When you get down as far as you can, then you roll your head forward, bringing your forehead now to your knees. Lift your arms up off your back. Lift them up. Now let's take a look at this posture. Feel your fingers interlaced, improving circulation for all the joints of our fingers, our thumbs, our wrists. Look at how far behind us our arms are, improving flexibility, range of motion, mobility for our shoulders. Feel the fold of your hips. Notice it's a forward bend. Our vertebra is open from the back. Feel the abundant supply of blood coming up into your face, improving our complexion and our hair. Feel the balance you have, the confidence you have in this posture. Feel how good it feels to do this. Roll your head up. Press down evenly with both feet and let's lift. Notice how we open our hips. Look at that, no difficulty there either. Keep your fingers interlaced, keep your arms lifted off of your back. Come all the way up to standing posture. When you get to standing posture, then you relax your shoulders. Release your fingers, let your hands fall to the side. Close your eyes and feel the circulation from both shoulders moving into your hands. Do you feel that activity going on in there? Isn't that magnificent? Whatever our body is doing, whatever it's designed to do. You know, in yoga, when we're in a posture, they say you're closing a space. When you come out of a pose, you're opening the space. So we open the space and we sure feel the circulation, all that activity going in our arms and hands right now. Bring your arms up. Shift your weight forward onto the balls of your feet. Press your abdominal area forward. Lift your sternum. Look up at your hands. Arch back. Good. Nice counter movement to the forward bend that we just did. Come up. Bend from your hips. Place your palms on the mat. On either side of your feet, step your legs back to down dog. Come down onto your knees. Cross your ankles behind you, walk your hands back, and come into staff pose. Bring your arms up from the side, lifting your ribs off your hips, shoulders off your ribs, flex your feet, then from your hips, reach forward. Catch your arches, your ankles, whatever you can reach. Roll your head forward, bringing your forehead now to your knees. Nice forward bend, isn't it nice? Feel the fold of our hips. Look at how easy this is, and come forward. Come on down. Release your feet with your chin tucked down to your chest. Slowly lie down, one vertebra at a time, rolling back on our tailbone, our hips, and then all the rest of the way down. And when you get down, separate your feet a little bit further than hip distance apart. Bring your arms evenly away from your body with the palms turned up, and let go. Bring your toes and heels together. Bring your arms out in the T position. Bend your knees and bring your knees in real tight to your chest, lifting our tailbone and our hips off the mat. You're resting about the back of your waist. Pick up your head and turn it to the right, getting your right ear to the mat. Your right ear is down. Allow both knees to fall over to the left side. Keep your ear on the mat. Keep your ear on the mat. Lower your legs down and your left knee touches down, your left foot touches down, our right leg rests on top. And doesn't this just feel so good? With your mind's eye, look at your spine, look at the flexibility we have. Now, don't turn your head. Just press down with your left arm. Bring both knees up to center. Good. Now pick up your head. Bring it back to center and set it down. Pick up your head. Turn it to the left. Getting your left ear on the mat. Okay, now tuck your knees in again so our tailbone and our hips are off the mat. Allow both knees to fall over to the right side. And then your right knee touches down, our right foot touches down, our left leg rests on top. And now we have lumbar to the right, cervical to the left. What a nice, generous twist this is for our body, isn't it? Keep your left ear on the mat. Press down with your right arm. Keep turning your head to the left. Press down with your right arm. Don't turn your head. Just press down and bring both knees up to center. And then pick up your head, bring it back to center and set it down. Set the soles of your feet on the floor with your heels as close to your hips as you can get them. Allow both knees to fall over to the right side as you turn your head to the left. Feel that stretch on the left side of our body. Isn't that beautiful? Lumbar to the right, cervical to the left. Press down with your right arm, bring both knees up, bring your head back to center. Allow both knees to fall over to the left side and turn your head to the right. Now we have cervical to the right, lumbar to the left. And bring both knees up, bring your head back to center. When you separate your feet, bringing your feet to the outside edge of your mat. Leave your left knee there, pointing up towards the ceiling. Allow your right knee to fall towards your left ankle. Now this is a very unusual position for our right knee, isn't it? I don't know when we're in a posture like this, but you can feel how this improves circulation in our right knee. We feel a really good stretch on the outside of our right thigh. And don't you feel the pressure in your left buttock muscle? That's that sciatic nerve we're resting on. Keeping it healthy, keeping it strong, functioning the way it was supposed to. And bring your right knee up. Allow your left knee to fall towards your right ankle. Now we have this stretch for our left knee. It's odd, isn't it? But this is one of the things that keeps our legs, our joints healthy and strong and lubricated, flexible, improving range of motion. And bring your left knee up. Extend your right leg, extend your left leg. Let your feet fall to the side and let go for a moment. Feel the circulation from your hips moving into your feet. Bring your toes and heels together. Raise your right arm up over your head and then roll over onto your right side. Place your head in your right hand. Our left hand is on the mat in front of our chest. If you can look down and see your feet, swing them back a little bit so that we have our spine nice and straight. I want you to press down with your left hand and lift just your left leg. And I want you to feel the muscles on the outside of our left hip, our left thigh that we're using to keep our leg up. And then lower your leg down. Press down with your left hand and let's lift both legs. And we can feel the resistance on the outside of our our right hip, can't we? Isn't that great? Strengthening those bones. Do you ever notice how maybe when we first did this, this was painful, and now it's not so much? I can remember we're thinking, oh my, that really hurts, and it doesn't anymore. So I have to chalk it up to the fact that maybe my muscles have gotten stronger and my bones have gotten more firm or more used to it. And then lower both legs down. Would you roll over onto your back, please? Bend your right knee. Put one hand on top of the other, on the front of your right knee. Let your right leg and your right hip be completely relaxed. Using the muscles of your hands and arms and shoulders, press your knee in towards your chest. Pull it in. Oh boy, feel the fold of your right hip, the fold of our right knee. Look at the flexibility and the range of motion we have. Feel how our right thigh is massaging our abdominal organs again on the right side. Feel the muscles of your hands and arms and shoulders that hold you in this pose. Release your right leg, set the sole of your foot on the floor, let it slide out and extend. Turn your palms up and let go, and feel the circulation from your right hip into the sole of your right foot. Toes and heels together, bend your left knee. Put one hand on top of the other. Let your hips and your legs completely relax. With the muscles of your hands and arms and shoulders, pull your left knee in towards your chest. Pull it in, keep going. Feel the fold of your left hip, the fold of your left knee. Look at the generosity of those joints and what they can do for you. And feel how our left thigh is massaging our abdominal organs again on the left side. Good. Release your hands. Set your left foot on the mat. Extend your left leg. Turn your palms up and let go. Bring your toes and heels together. Place your hands on top of your thighs with your arms straight. Pick up your head, your shoulders, and come up to a sitting position. Would you come into a comfortable cross-legged posture, please? Hands in prayer position in front of your heart. And thank yourself for coming to class today. You did really good. Well done, everybody. I know that we're doing the best we can all the time. And I know since we haven't been in our regular classes, our body has changed, our yoga might have changed a little bit, but we're back into sync of it. Our body's getting stronger, healthier, more flexible. It is. Now close your eyes. I love my job. My work is one of my greatest joys. Thank you for the privilege of your time. Namaste.